Drinking Dre like water, put a stone to my liver. Today seen yesterday, pop these bars so you remember. Dollar change inside my pocket when it's spinning on the swisher. AC out up in the crib, but these streets be like December. Drinking Dre like water, put a stone to my liver. Today seen yesterday, pop these bars so you remember. Dollar change inside my pocket when it's spinning on the swisher. AC out up in the crib, but these streets be like December. Niggas have changed so much, to be real I seen it in them. So much I lost attention, didn't see myself get bitter. Sweet against my lips, a little something up in my zipper. This one personal homie, this medicine for the temper. Double entendre, something up in my zipper. If this one personal homie, this medicine for the temper. Been fucked up all my life, ever since I can remember. Been fucked up to the point I couldn't remember what's for dinner. Been fucked up to the point it hurt the ask what's for dinner. Hurt the ask if I'm okay, I know shit lie so I feel better. You can't walk up in my shoes, I wore them out, now passing Simbas, had to tape them up. Young and trying to keep this shit together. Yeah, I talk with God, but sometimes I don't feel better. Excuse me if I fall apart. Rather like this blizzy slow, steady in the dark. Some blinds on my rear windows keep a tinted heart. Like my life, you got to be in it if you wish to see through. Say you scrutinize my parts, the mind we traveled equal. Nah, homie, this life we live in ain't no sequel. Only one probably be a victim to a desert eagle. Fall victim to a Glock or maybe a 9. A lost soul behind a badge, forbid your own kind. Lord forbid your help from falling, got you pinned down. Man, I see this why I'm bleeding back, punch you with knives. Under your fitted cap, damn your head twisted with lies. Say you imitating cancer, trying to break me down. 4 walls to my goddamn conscience, who gon' break me out? Sometimes I feel like the Lord turn, who gon' save me now? Like those footsteps up in the sand, took a different route. Put a stone to my liver, today seen yesterday. Pop these bars so you remember. Dollar change inside my pocket when it's spinning on the swisher. AC out up in the crib, but these streets be like December. Drinking Dre like water, put a stone to my liver. Today seen yesterday, pop these bars so you remember. Dollar change inside my pocket when it's spinning on the swisher. AC out up in the crib, but these streets be like December.